What is the time module and what functions does it provide?
The time module is a Python module that provides various functions for dealing with time-related operations, such as getting the current time and working with timestamps. Some of its functions include time.time, which returns the current time in seconds since the Unix epoch, and time.time, which returns a string representation of the current time according to the user's operating system preferences.
What is Unix epoch time and why is it useful for record keeping?
Unix epoch time is the number of seconds elapsed since January 1, 1970, 0 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated. It is useful for record keeping because it is a simple and compact way of representing time, and it can be converted to and from other time representations relatively easily. It is also memory-like compared to other representations of time.
What are some limitations of using time for record keeping?
Time returns a string representation of the current time that is designed to be user-friendly and can vary depending on the user's operating system preferences. It is not ideal for record keeping because it does not sort chronologically and it may not be consistent across different systems.
What is the datetime module and how can it be used to work with time in Python?
The datetime module is a Python module that provides classes for working with dates and times. It can be used to get the current time, work with time zones, and perform date and time arithmetic. Some of its methods include datetime.datetime.now, which returns the current time as a datetime object, and datetime.datetime.unknow, which returns the current time in UTC.
What is the difference between UTC and GMT?
UTC, Coordinated Universal Time, and GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, are both time standards used internationally. UTC is based on atomic clocks and is more accurate than GMT, which is based on astronomical observations. While UTC and GMT are usually equivalent, there are some regions that use GMT during the winter and BST, British Summer Time, during the summer.
How can the PYTZ module be used to work with time zones in Python?
The PYTZ module is a Python library that provides access to the Olson Time Zone database, which contains information about hundreds of time zones around the world. It can be used to make datetime objects time zone aware and to convert them between different time zones. Some of its functions include pytz.utc.localize, which makes a datetime object time zone aware with UTC time, and datetime.estimazone, pytz.timezone, which converts a time zone aware datetime object to a different time zone.
Can we now look at some code snippets?
Sure. Let us examine the code snippets.
Solution 1.
Use datetime. For just the clock time without the date. To save typing, you can import the datetime object from the datetime module. Then remove the prefix datetime from all of the above.
Solution 2.
Use time.strftime.
Solution 3.
Example output, September 18, 2013, 11:16 and 32 seconds. Example output, September 18, 2013, 11:16 and 32 seconds.
Solution 4.
Use the str function for a quick and dirty.
Solution 6.
That outputs the current GMT in the specified format. That outputs the current GMT in the specified format.
Solution 7.
Use time. This gives a nicely formatted string representation of the current local time.
Solution 8.
The quickest way is
Solution 9.
if you need current time as a time object.
Solution 10.
You can use the time module. The use of the capital Y gives the full year, and using Y would give June 2nd, 15. You could also use the following code to give a more lengthy time.
Conclusion.
In conclusion, Python provides several modules and libraries for working with time and dates, each with its own advantages and limitations. When working with timestamps for record keeping, Unix Epoch Time is a simple and efficient choice, while datetime objects and PYTZ can be used for more complex operations such as time zones and arithmetic. By understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each approach, Python developers can work with time-related data more effectively. Please help us grow by liking the video, subscribing and sharing. Thanks!